Today I wanted to make a video about when I go out into the world. I am meeting a friend today for lunch. That's my only real commitment, but we're meeting at a little, coffee shop type restaurant at 11:30. So I figured, okay, since I'm going to meet her, I will go run some errands ahead of time and just get a few things knocked off my list, because I have a list here of things that I plan to do or need to do at some point. I have a renewal from my driver's license. I think it expires either June 10th or July 10th or July 13th. So I'm going to stop by that office, see if I can do it there in person. I tried to do it online when I got the notice, and I don't think I could log in. That stuff just frustrates me. So I thought I will just go in person and see if they can help me get this done. Then I need to go to Walmart because I need a phone mount. I've mentioned this in another video for my tripod to put my phone on while I'm recording. Right now I have a table with a little footstool on top and then a car phone holder sitting here holding my phone, because my phone mount for my tripod is broken and I need to buy a new one. So I kind of have to gear myself up to go to Walmart. I don't love going there, but they sell these phone mounts, so I'm just going to go buy one. It's easier than waiting for Amazon to deliver it or whatever. I also need popcorn. I've been out of popcorn for a couple weeks, and I looked at Safeway a few weeks ago, and a little bag, I think it was just a pound, $6, $5.99. It's like, I'm not paying that. I just won't eat popcorn if that's what it's going to cost. So, and this is just the popcorn kernels. I put them in a microwave, Orville Redenbacher, microwave popper, and it makes popcorn delicious without adding oil or anything. Then I add oil afterwards to make kind of like I put coconut oil and salt, and it's delicious. And I think the coconut oil's healthy, so anyway, that works. But I need to get popcorn. And then if I have time, I might go to Dollar Tree. I need some Kleenex. And I could look at popcorn there too. I don't know. I think Walmart's Kleenex are expensive because they sell like the 3-pack or something, and I don't know. That kind of stuff to me that you just blow your nose on and throw it away I hate to pay a lot for it. But I will look at the Kleenex at Walmart also if I think of it. And so those are the things I want to get done. I don't know how many of them I will. I will definitely go visit with my friend at lunch. We will have a nice chat. Haven't seen her in a long time. So that I'm going to do for sure. And these other things, I'll get at least something done, and I'll let you know when I get home. But when I get home, I have an appointment at 1 with my insurance guy for my Medicare Supplement In plan in. And I got a notice in the mail that it's, the price for next year, because I pay it by the year, and it seems like it's gone up a lot. And I just want to talk to him about that and see if I could shop around and get a better price. It's all the same coverage, basically. Different companies charge different things depending on your location and all this stuff. And so that won't take long, but that's at 1 o'clock. After that, I will update you on how it all went. So I got to go put my shoes and socks on and get out of the house. The motor vehicle place got my driver's license renewed. I got there about 10:30, and there were 8 people in line in front of me, so I thought it might take a while, but they had 4 or 5 people working. So I got up there and was waited on at about 10:45, and I was done by 11. So that wasn't bad at all. That's done. I have a new driver's license. Well, I have a paper copy. They will mail me the real little card, the driver's license, in the mail. Then I went to Walmart and I got a phone mount for my tripod that I'm using right now. And this was about, let's see how much it cost. $10.48. And I looked on Amazon. I could have gotten one for like $8.48 or something during Prime days, but you have to, I don't have Prime, so I would have had to get an order worth $35 to get free shipping, and I refused to pay for shipping, so I didn't order it from Amazon. Got this instead. And I think it'll be fine. Then I looked at the Kleenex, and they were $1.64, so I got a box. They're just the great value everyday soft facial tissues. I didn't want to go to Dollar Tree, so I just got a box there, and I got popcorn. And this is 2 pounds, and I think that's what the package at Safeway must have been, 2 pounds for $5.99. This was $2.66, so I'm glad I waited because it was half price, basically, less than half price. So then I kind of had to rush to get to my lunch with my friend, but I got there a little after 11:30, but she wasn't there yet. So it worked out. She got there 2 or 3 minutes later. And we had a really good visit. We used to volunteer together. Actually, she worked at a place and I volunteered at that place. And, you know, we've stayed in touch and we think the same. It's really good to catch up with her. So that was a nice, enjoyable lunch. And the call with my insurance agent hasn't happened yet, and it is 1:35. It was supposed to be at 1 o'clock. And he was texting me all these questions, and I said, I want to just talk to you. I don't want to text him all this stuff. And it's no big deal, but about 1:10 I said, are you going to call? And he said he was on another call. He'd call later. It's like, okay. People drive me crazy. So anyway, I'm waiting for him to call. Not going to worry about it. My premiums went up quite a bit, and I just want to discuss it with him. And I looked it up on the internet, and yes, they have gone up. The plan N and G. I have a plan N supplement plan. So it is what it is. What can you do? But I just want to verify that, you know, to see if I could get a different premium. I probably can't. Okay, my insurance guy was camping. He tried to call. We kept cutting out. He kept cutting out. I don't think I was cutting out. We're going to talk another time because the reception was terrible. He was on the river. I mean, so like, I doubt if he had a computer and could look stuff up. I don't know what the deal was. So we'll talk probably later this week. Drives me crazy. This kind of stuff just makes me nuts. It's the next day, and my insurance agent was on vacation, evidently. He kept texting me, apologizing for the whole situation. Evidently, he gave the office the wrong dates when he was available to work. And so they scheduled him yesterday for some appointments that he shouldn't have taken because he was out camping. And so I just didn't answer. I was really kind of mad. It's like, what's the deal? I didn't need to talk to anybody yesterday, but if they made an appointment, it should have been a valid, you know, I kind of have to gear up to these things, and when it gets canceled, it bothers me. And I know it shouldn't, but it does. So eventually he texted and said another person from his office was going to call me in about an hour, if that was okay. And so I wrote back, okay. I figured I don't need to get into a discussion with him, that's fine. So this other person, this other agent called, and she was very helpful. We got everything taken care of. My premiums for my supplement plan in had gone up, like, I think it was about $30 a month for next year. And I thought, well, that's a lot. And she agreed, and it was, you know, she told me the situation. So evidently the company I was with quit taking new Medicare supplement plan policies, stopped issuing them, but they would honor the ones they had already on the books, including mine, but they were going to raise the rates. And that's why. So she said, yes, there are others out there that you can get. So it was going to be $120, and we found a company that was only like $91. So that's a huge difference. And so she still had to submit it to underwriting, and she'll know within a couple days whether they accept me or not, which they should. She said it didn't look like a problem. So that was wonderful. But I was on the phone with her for, I don't know how long, possibly an hour. And it was just another interaction that it takes energy and mental, brain power and everything, because I want to, and I jot down notes as I'm talking because I can't remember everything. So whenever she told me anything, I was jotting it down and I was asking her more questions. And so that ended. And then later I talked to my YouTube buddy, which is great. I love talking to her. We do this a time once or twice a week usually. And, but I think I probably shouldn't have done that along with everything else I did yesterday, because it was a lot. By about 8:30 last night, I was exhausted. So I went to bed and I read a little while, and by 9:30, I had turned off the light, went to sleep. But it really bothers me that all this, is so hard for me to be around people, to talk to people. I just need to pace myself. I think that's the bottom line. And I'm curious if you're like this. I know I'm an introvert. I get energy by being alone, not by being with people all the time. And I was with people almost all day in one way or another. And I like people for the most part. It's just really hard. And it was a good reminder that you don't have to do so many things all at once. You can take a day off, Today I'm going to go out into the world because it's Dollar Day at the bin store. But that's usually less than an hour. And then I come home and that's it. So I can handle that. But there are a lot of people usually at the bin store on Dollar Day. So it can be exhausting. And if I didn't go, I wouldn't miss any of the stuff that's there. But I like to go look and see what I can find for $1 in case there's something I need or want. It's kind of like entertainment. So I will do that today, but otherwise I don't plan on doing anything social at all, or, talking to people even on the phone. Don't think I'll do that. So let me know in the comments if any of this rings true for you. I kind of wish it were different, but it's not. This is how I am. This is how I'm affected by it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.